Hi, it's Luna, aka your local kobold. I'm joined again by Liz Horfer. And
Oi,
yeah, hello, Past and Bane 2Z and Palette. Hoi hoi.
I'm just going through my intro scene a second.
Yeah. So
Yeah, my
yeah,
ear wiggling is intensifying.
the one thing I'm hoping to get out of today is I wanna make more Spidertrons. I wanna make an army of
You and
Spidertrons.
your Spidertrons.
We already have 3. We can go more. We can have more. So many missiles.
Hello, everybody from my chat. How are you all
Hoi
doing?
hoi.
Oi, I am joined by the wonderful and amazing Luna, who
Hello.
has hands that actually work. Um, while mine just awkwardly sit at my side. I'm really jealous of you having hands. I really am. Right. I should really unpause the game, shouldn't I?
Yeah, currently
We can
everyone's
get
just
in.
watching a black screen with Liz Horfer has paused the game.
Ta-da. Oh yeah, you've got two.
Yee. It is spider
Oh, I
time.
forgot this was it is spider time. I've actually missed this because I was actually doing this with Dembai,
Yeah.
and it was so much fun. It was really good fun just starting from fresh.
Mm.
Um, and now it's just like coming back to this and going, I'm in a Spidertron now. Oh, this is great.
So I think we're
Wait, what's
making
my
not enough green circuit boards, potentially. What is holding up blue circuit boards? Why are they being so slow? Oh,
um
it's literally just crafting speed. That's the thing that's holding it back.
oh, and yeah, like
So we just need more things making blue things.
or
Okay,
faster in speed modules.
so let's
Hi
grab...
Kira.
No!
You want a random one? Um let's go
Okay, so I need a few of
this one.
these.
How
Uh,
you doing, lovely? How are
box.
you?
This box.
We
And...
are going back in with some more Factorio
Yes.
and oh, you're hungover? Oh, lovely.
Oof.
Well, at least, did you have a good night? It sounds like you did. Oh, yes, I forgot about this.
Where can I hook this up?
Forgot that we've got bigger bugs. Bigger bugs to deal with. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Are you regretting your choices? Oh, I'm sorry, lovely.
bugs are getting heckin' big.
They are getting big. But I'm in a spider top, so I don't really mind.
Whereabouts could I fit in? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a second oil refinery and just have it producing sulfuric acid. We have enough oil, we can
Oh,
probably
okay.
support two.
Okie dokie. I'm just going on not a rampage per se, but I'm doing some preliminary self-defense. So,
Yes.
you know.
Bot-based factories are so funny too. Yeah. You just have a cloud of things just making everything for you.
I know, right?
Just
Awesome.
zooming everywhere. Okay, so this wall is too close. So I'm gonna have to destroy it.
That faithful wall who has been doing all of the protection this entire time. And you go, bruh, you need to move.
Bruh.
Bruh. I
Okay,
just
could
love the
I...
maneuverability of the Spider-Tron.
Do we have any
I don't know
landfill?
why I resisted it so much. I don't think you
Because you
did.
had an issue with spiders, I'm guessing.
No, I just didn't want to use a Spider-Tron. I was quite happy using my own legs. And
Fair
now
enough.
I'll never want to get out.
Yeah. Just items everywhere. There's just a cloud of stuff. This is the future that Amazon wants.
So when Elon Musk goes to Mars, it's just going to be this.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna use this landfill to just like erase this lake. It's green, it's not producing fish, it's in the way. We do not need it anymore.
This water is surplus to requirement. I require it to be filled.
Okay, there's some more landfill. And I've already run out.
A lot of it was mental stress. He did. Said F and I got honey. I woke up in the shower. Oh, lovely. Let's eat breakfast and go help your mum. Set the laser. Oh, laser printer. Nice. Yeah, see you later, Kira. Have a wonderful day.
Yes.
And hopefully your hangover doesn't affect you too much.
Having a bunch of landfill just like fed to me constantly by robots. Not quite as fast as I would like it to be fed to me, but kinda.
Oh yeah, I'll be streaming in a few hours. If not this, it'll be Spiral Nights.
Yes. Glad to hear you're doing good, Pallet. Okay. Slowly filling in this lake.
Can you not get the robots to do it?
Could if the robot port doesn't have enough range to really get the entire lake, so
Oh, I see.
I'm just sort of, I guess, acting as like the middle ground.
Well, why not have robot ports on you and then go from there? Have construction robots on you.
I mean, I think I can place it faster than the construction robots, but the construction robots are just taking ages to get there. So, I don't know. It's because they're having to get the landfill from the other side of the factory to bring to me.
Oh,
Okay, there we go.
I see.
300 more. I'm surprised by how much landfill I'm actually needing. Can I just have like 10,000 landfill, please? Just as you do, just 10,000 pieces of dirt.
Just stuff it in your pocket.
We've run out of it.
Run out!
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Are
we actually making it anywhere?
I don't think so. It's really cheap to make. You know what? That's probably enough of that lake removed. I'm just gonna start building like more walls. Let's grab a roboport and some walls. Got doors already, so it's not too much of a worry.
Hang on. I want to check something. Oh, the actual. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The destruction planet actually stops fish from moving.
Yeah. Because otherwise the robots might bug out with it.
Oh. That's actually really cool. I like that. Oh, hello, big base.
Okay, I know this wall is jank, but it's gonna work. It's fine. Just make this massive, weirdly shaped wall.
Does it on its own?
Connect a robot port. Yeah.
Oh, it actually kind of does. Go on its own.
Nice.
I don't actually need to hold down the space button to have it attack. I just need to kind of dodge.
Okay, substations. I need some substations. And let's finish making this wall decent. Robots, can I have some substation, please? Diagonals are cursed.
Was that?
Diagonals are cursed. I've played enough Diagonal Mario to know that's true.
Oh my god.
Also, that surprised me. I just looked around and there's a different Liz.
What? Yeah. Hi. Someone, Kira redeemed a different outfit.
You like jazz?
What?
Just Naruto just saying, do you like jazz? Actually, personally, I'm not that fond of jazz. I don't know. Maybe I don't have like a big enough brain to like understand jazz, but to me it just sounds like noise.
Oh.
Let's get the construction planner to only do trees and rocks, and we're just going to like do that.
Okay. I hope we have enough. Wait, what am I doing? I can. How do I?
Technically, all music is noise, Luna. Yeah, but like, it's not nice noise. Like, if I wanted to listen to just like, I don't know. I'm not really sure how to put it because like it's like random, like I don't know. It's just chaotic and ugh.
I could just go down that way. I love the fact I can actually. Oh no.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's a noisy noise. The kind of noisy noise that sounds noisy.
Yeah, I was just running by, trying to go home, and then this bug base, like really rudely just spawned in front of me.
As you do.
Yeah, it wasn't even as a treat. It was just rude. Anyway, let's go home.
Just this massive cloud of robots building this. I love this.
It is pretty good.
Okay, let's shove down some of these things. No, wait, I need some chemical plants first. So we want oil refineries and chemical plants. We're gonna start producing more oil substances and stuff.
Oil substances and stuff.
I sell oil and oil accessories.
Oh wow.
America would like to know your location.
Oh, my thing is 8 stops away.
Nice.
Oh,
You went from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. Ooh, that is a long ass stream.
yeah, we're not making enough, robot port. No, what, not robot ports. Red, rockets.
Yeah, we need more red
What did
rockets.
What did I do? What did I pick up? Oh no.
No. Like, we could shove more speed modules on these. Do we have any more speed modules? Yeah, we got some. Okay, yeah, I can just fill up these. Yeah, we got hectons. Here we go.
Oops.
So that should hopefully be producing them way faster. I'm also going to get some... where is it? Pylon thingies. There they are. Get some beacons and put them on here so that they can produce even faster. Because
Yeah.
currently the two
Fix the
bottlenecks... Two bottlenecks are explosives and... No, actually, it's just explosives. That's the only bottleneck here.
Any bottleneck?
Yeah. Why is there a splitter here?
And explosives. And explosives. What?
Yeah, well, we need explosives.
As well.
Explosives
Yeah,
and explosives are the current bottlenecks of our explosives. Completely lost track of time washing away the dirt. Oh, you were playing, what Was it Power Hose Simulator, whatever it's called, that game? I can't remember, Power Washer Simulator? One of those things. Can I insert rockets? Shove it there. That's where I wanted to go. We're not producing oil refineries or chemical plants anywhere. I should probably fix that. Let's just shove down, like,
Oh, I see.
2 of these. 2 of these.
But it's actually really interesting seeing
Yeah.
the different play styles
Yeah.
of when I'm playing. Oh, I need to go really quickly. And
Power
because it's
Wash
downstairs, I'll
Simulator.
be back in a bit.
Oh, your thing came?
Yeah.
Yes! Okay, so that should now be making those. And then this should now be making these. So now I can just like request those and give it back. I'm now making that a word no. That's an unfortunate Simpulate. Power wash Simpulate. Oh, that... It's perfect. What do you mean unfortunate typo? That's amazing. Okay, let's just shove 2 of these next to each other. One thing I like wished for ages was a thing in this game. Like there's a mod for it, but you can't do it in a base game. Let me be able to swap the inputs and outputs of refineries and stuff. Like, why is that not a thing yet? Okay, so connect these up to some power. And I want to grab some of these. I'm gonna, whilst waiting for those, shove these down here. Oh, we can only fit in one. Now we can fit in some more up here. So if I put like one here, that'll like get those guys, and then like this one on the end. That works. And I don't need any more of these. Out my inventory.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello.
Boy.
I am back. I have the things.
The thing.
Yes. Both of the things. So I can actually continue to play.
Yes.
Oh my god, they're so good. Sorry guys, from my end. I'm gonna have to listen to me unboxing stuff. Now, you're being very mean and not showing you what I'm unboxing.
You're doing an unboxing stream?
No? An unbubbling stream? I mean,
Unbubbling stream.
I don't know how to unbubble things.
Gives you a cookie booster bowl. Hello, Masonic. Hoi hoi.
Hello, lovely. Why do they always make these things so hard to get into?
Oh geez, how am I gonna do this? You know what? The middle one is now petroleum. So we'll do this.
Yes, finally, that thing's off.
And then this one over here can be heavy oil. And then lastly, heck. Oh, I could put it here. Right. Yes.
It comes with an instruction
No.
manual on how to use a keyboard.
Yeah, just in case you don't know how to keyboard. Of all the things not to understand how to do on a computer, that would be a really unfortunate one.
I know, right? It's not, no, it's actually a little envelope there.
Okay. Maybe I should rotate this and make it go the other way just so it's like more separated. Like this. Oh, there's phone microphone interference? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's still happening. I'm doing my best. The awkward thing is I'm using an iPhone for face tracking. and I have to put it above my microphone. I'm doing my best to like try to reduce how much contact it has with wires and stuff. And no matter where I move it to, for some reason it keeps happening. And I'm not sure why. I should have like a work focus thing on my phone at the moment, which will like be preventing stuff from like Messenger happening, but it's happening regardless. Also, I just broke Face Motion 3D. Excuse me a second.
Oh no! You're just staring blankly into people's
We're
souls.
back? We're back. Okay.
Hi!
Hello! Phone
Hello!
microwave.
Right. So, oh, this looks really, really cool. It's actually
Yes.
bigger than my old laptop keyboard.
You don't microwave your finds, yeah. You don't microwave your phone either.
Microwaving finds. The best
Yes.
way to have a felony.
Okay, so I need to make sulfuric acid. So sulfuric acid is made from...
Like, from your end of the stream, people are just hearing me going, and random boxing noises. So I can only apologize.
How do I make sulfuric acid? Water, sulfur, iron plate. So I need to make sulfur first. So I need to dry for wets and wet for dries. Understandable.
Wetting dries and drying wets is very, very good.
So I need petroleum gas and water. So I think I should probably break down this heavy oil into light oil and this light oil into heavy oil.
Are you okay? Or are you just breaking down casually?
Am I breaking down?
Yeah, you said you were breaking down.
I'm breaking down oil into oil into oil into oil.
Hi, I see. That makes a lot more sense. I'm sorry.
But yes.
I'm gonna break my VTuber a second, so I'll be right back. I'm also gonna mute my end, so
Okay.
you guys can't hear me like rummaging around my desk.
Okay, so do one of these. That should be the other way around. That should not be like that. Oh, that can't go there. Okay. So if I put this instead, like, here, back where it was previously, then it can fit there. Okay. Those pipes are a disaster and I love it. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. Oh no, Liz.exe is turned off. Okay. So I need to connect up water there. So water needs to come from here to here. And we shove this here. And then... I need to connect this pipe up there. I think the best way I could do that is by just going around the side. So... Does he roll a 3 on his spelling check, unfortunately? What system was he running with? Like D100s or like D20s or... Because like, how bad was that 3? Oh, that can't go there. Okay. We do it like this. Boom. Everything's connected. We just need to shove some power onto it. And then we need some of these making sulfur. How am I going to... I did a mistake here. How is this going to get accessed? You used a D100? That is a doof. Okay, I see how I can do this. If I make this go down by 1, so if I shove it like here, and then boop. There we go. Okay, so now I can make this go underneath here. Perfect. So let's make some sulfur. So how does one make sulfur? We need water and sulfur. No, that's wrong. That's sulfuric acid. How do we make sulfur? We need water and petroleum gas. Okay, so we could probably just put like 3 of these next to each other like this.
I will say that was heckin' scary.
Was it?
It was a heckin' scare. Into my.
Okay,
Just so responsive. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hi everybody.
Hello.
Hi Passion. No, I'm not broken. I have a brand new keyboard.
Liz.exe is in fact still functional.
You can't hear it. Yo.
Nice.
That's so cool.
They should make a game where you roll a d20 dice for every action. As someone who's played a Dungeons and Dragons game where that was the case, that is not fun. Not make a good game. It would make for a good meme, but it would not make for a good game.
I mean, like, isn't that what it generally is anyway?
Debatable. I just realized I connected up these wrong. I did a mistake. These need to go one higher because otherwise I can't connect the water to it.
So I have a rollerball mouse now.
Oh. Oh, I haven't seen a rollerball mouse since my first computer. I love
really,
them.
Really comfy. And it's gonna take me a while to like get used to it, I think. Oh, we got a little patch of water. Oh yeah, I was needing to wait for more explosives.
Okay, so let's have this come outside.
No, I don't want it as trash lots.
And then...
Damn it. Damn it.
Oof. Did the robots take away your
Question?
things?
Yeah, well... No, it's... Oh, that's right, because it's got that much. Okay.
Oh, these are backwards. I was confused, like, why isn't that connecting? It was upside down.
Oh no. You did.
Okay, let's do one of these.
Yeah, how is everybody?
Hammer key.
I'm going to be doing a bug patrol again. Because, last time I think we let it get too bad, I think.
Just a bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay, there we go. We have sulfur.
Nice.
Okay, so...
Put that in my pocket.
Boop, boop, and a boop. Wait, I can have these closer because they won't have any fluid output. Yes, okay. So we have arms coming out like this. These make sulfuric acid.
100.
And then we just need...
This is the thing I like about Factorio, is that each of us can be doing the very different things and just mumbling to ourselves.
Yeah. Okay, so I now need
Hi, Triff.
just this.
Hello, lovely.
Hello.
How you doing? Whoa.
Hello.
I was gonna say 250.
Heck, I don't have
How you
any
doing, Triff?
storage tank.
Oh, we're not making...
I might just make a machine that makes those, because you don't need them
Are
often,
we
but when you do,
making...
it's annoying to not have them.
You've had better days? Oh, I'm sorry, lovely. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's an oof.
Are you okay? Well, I'm glad you're okay. 200 gear wheels.
Okay, we're now making storage tanks.
Ooh.
Just super easy to make, we just didn't have a machine doing it yet.
Oh, okay.
Just gotta wait for one to craft, I suppose.
I'm waiting for batteries, and I don't know why they take... Are we making batteries and storing them anywhere?
Yeah, we're making batteries. They're coming out of the same, like, massive oil refinery down here, which should have probably have been specialized, but instead of making everything, which was a bad idea, but we did it anyway.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, we can still, like, redesign it, I suppose.
Yeah, I might redirect some of the sulfur that's coming out of this to make explosives, because I don't think we need that much
Oh.
sulfuric acid. We are making a lot of sulfuric acid suddenly.
I'm wondering where the batteries are coming from. Oh, there's the
Oh, I
explosives.
forgot a very important part of making sulfuric acid. You need to put iron into these. I knew I forgot something.
Oh no.
When will the mouse
Oh
become
no.
3D? Never. Nah, maybe one day I'll like actually put the effort in to do it, but currently, eh. One of the fun part,
Yes?
uh, hold up.
Oh, there they are.
This entire, oh, that's the wrong part. Oops. Overlay front. My entire desk is two-dimensional. I don't know if you like guys realize this. No, that's not
Oh.
it either. Hold up. Where's my VC phrase from? There we go. Yeah, this part's just two-dimensional.
Hi, Lil. How you doing, lovely? How are you? Uh, I...
Excuse me, must I just break the veil for people?
I mean, that's totally fair. Valid.
Yeah, I haven't had a
How
3D
you
environment for
doing?
ages. It's too harsh on my system. I'll say, yeah, hello person.
Eh,
What X-Files noises?
I will say, having a trackball uh, mouse is very, very cool.
Yee. Wait, is it one
It's
with a
like my
ball on the
desk
top or the bottom?
side.
Side. Oh, I haven't seen one of those. But yeah, usually have like the one on the top and you like roll it about with your palm. Or they have it on the bottom
Oh no!
and you roll it on a desk.
Oh no! This is basically. It looks like a normal mouse, but it
Hmm,
has the trackball where your thumb is.
that's really cool.
Mm. And this keyboard, well, I can kind of mash it, and you guys can kind of hear it, but you know, it's I really hammer on the keys.
Yeah. When you pull that desk away, it's like that scene from Doctor Strange literally broke my reality.
Oh dear! Oh no!
I have no idea what you mean, bro. I've never seen Doctor Strange.
Haven't you really?
Nope.
Oh, fair. Fair enough. That is all of them. Oh, stop that.
Okay. I should just make a
Uh,
machine making those boxes. It's really annoying whenever I run out of them.
what, steel?
Now, you know the automation boxes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Let me
need
fix.
some steel
100 versus me.
and And
Hi, bunny boy. Hello, lovely. How are you?
green and red circuits. Hello, bunny.
20.
The cake truly was a lie.
I don't think it was. How much do I need? 20.
Okay, just waiting for some steel. There we go. Okay. So I have one of
I'm
these
just a bit
boxes.
underwhelmed. Want to play 3 games and feeling. Oh, lovely. Yeah, that sucks. We could just hit level 15 on 14. Today dailies will 100% hit 60. Yo, that's awesome. What part of
Boop,
the story are you up to now?
boop. Uh, boop. Okay.
Are you still in Heaven's Ward? I'm imagining you are.
Oh, so that's what you're typing in here. Yeah. I mean, getting my hands to track perfectly onto this desk is really difficult because I'm not in a VR
Right,
setup.
right.
Some point in the future, maybe?
Oh, you just hit Heaven's Ward. Nice. Oh, you'll love Heaven's Ward. You will love it.
Okay, we need some red boxes around here. Boop, 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 and boop.
Waiting on more processing units, so now I can make a personal robot for Mark II.
Yes. Okay, we're now automatically making blue and red boxes. Because I'm tired of
Nice.
running out of those.
That's fair. Um, why do some of the things down here not have all the speed modules on?
Because we ran out of speed modules and I was waiting for more to craft.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's a bunch of... what is it?
I guess you have
Around the
more.
missile maker, there's some pylons that don't have any speed modules on because we just didn't have any.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, we had one speed module in the system and I just grabbed it and put it on one of the things.
Oh,
Heck,
I had a few as well. I put them on the batteries and stuff.
my pawns are too small.
The thing I like about this uh mouse as well is that you can raise up the side,
Ooh,
actually make it slightly bigger as well. So it's
yes.
like your hands slightly elevated and stuff, so like easier rest. I really like it.
Mm.
So I have to play around with these. Yeah, the thing what I like to do anyway is sorry.
Uh,
Thing I like doing is to have a couple of things, but if I was to do it again, well, what I am is I'm going to have a few things and level them up at the same time,
mm.
so nothing feels over leveled, as it were.
And yeah, sorry Naruto, I just read your message. Yeah, it is like odd when you're watching like another streamer and then they're just like, hey, we're gonna go raid this person. It's just like, wait, I know that person. Wait, I know you. There's no mistaking it. You're a wanted I had a moment of like going to say cat and I was like, hold up, Palette isn't a cat, what am I saying? You're a wanted mouse.
A wanted mouse.
Should separate these into their own individual crafting things.
Hmm.
Let's shove one here and then disconnect this one. And then one here and disconnect these one. And then we'll shove another one like this. So then
Okay.
we can just have these like completely separated so they're doing their own thing. So they don't interfere with each other. If one runs out of stuff, the other ones won't cause an issue. Okay, so these are completely full. We're not making enough green circuit boards for these, so I'm going to have to make another green circuit board manufactory. I don't want
Oh.
to, but I'm going to have to.
Oh my god. Yeah, the thing I really like is Heaven's Ward. I
Yay.
really like it. Um, but at times it can be a lot at times, you know?
Why is
Just
there
like
2 speed
learning a new
modules in
thing.
here?
Uh, yes.
Why is that a storage? Why are these storage chests and not? What? Hold up. What is happening here? Why are there?
Luna.exe has stopped working.
What is this? Why is it like that?
That's a very good question, lovely. Next question.
Okay, I fixed it.
I'm glad that you and your boyfriend, Bunny Boy, are really enjoying it. I'm really glad to hear that.
You post it out all the time, so you and actually you knew, yeah. Yeah, Palette Jam does good artwork. I still feel like this copper refinery isn't working as fast as it could be. Like some of these in the middle aren't getting nah, they are getting enough things. That's just
I'm just being nosy around here.
the copper refinery is really suboptimal. I could have done better, but I didn't.
I think we could still use transport belts and stuff.
Yeah.
That would help a lot. Just have certain things go to certain places and whatnot, you know?
Yeah.
Like as fun as it is to have robots everywhere, um I do
Oh,
I have really misspelled my title. Ah! Hi back. Factorio components. What I know. No, I spelled it alright.
my horns are too small again.
I spelled it okay.
It's only been 5 minutes. How are you doing that? I don't think I can make my horns bigger than this. I'm just going to make it so when it wears off, we'll do it again, I guess.
Yeah, that was intentional. Factorioing around.
Let's raid
It was
Luna Ball.
intentional. Yo, let's go raid Luna. I hear they're a really good streamer.
Yeah, I don't think you can raid me on my own. Like, I can't raid myself. I don't think that's how that works, Cage. Giga-sized horn. When I eventually get Luna 3.0 up and running, I do want to have the ability to make my horns
3.0.
bigger.
Hello, Vivi Doggo. Okie dokie bag.
Why is there a singular blob of water there?
Again, that's a very good question.
Like, I only have myself to blame there because I'm the one who filled that in, but like, why? Why is it like that?
Again, I can't answer that question for you.
You know what? I'm gonna make a machine that makes landfill.
Oh. Tired of making it in your pocket?
Yeah. Okay, landfill. Yep. The real question is, what would you do for April Fools? I have something planned for April Fools. Hopefully I can have it ready because I already have like less than a month to get it done. But yeah, I have something planned for April Fools.
I don't know what I'm going to do for April Fools. I do know that tomorrow I'm going to be doing my first subathon.
Yay. Okay, so I have a singular piece of landfill. And we're gonna go over to here and put it down wherever that blob was. There we go, I think I got it.
Nick, we've talked about this. You can't use the landfill as a replacement for rocks.
But the landfill is made of rocks.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not as tasty.
I mean,
You've been over
true,
this.
but that's why I'm using it to fill in water.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
How do you feel if someone replaced your bathroom floor with carpet? I would ask them to rip it
Oh
up by
no!
hand.
It's like my parents actually had when they first moved into their place. The bathroom was literally carpeted,
Ugh.
like where they bought it, and it was like, okay, I was too young to remember this, but um, but you know,
I think I need to...
oh,
No,
these
I
are big bases.
can't
Oh,
move
these are big
that.
bases.
Huh. Okay.
Nom 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 nom.
So I need to place some of these in between some of this. I think I'm gonna move those pipes, which is gonna make the nuclear reactor slightly complain for a little bit, but that's okay.
Oh no!
The nuclear
What?
reactor can just
Oh no! I
complain.
got hit.
You got
I got
hit?
hit slightly by the acid and slowed down for like half a second, but it's fine.
Nice. Uh, okay. Ah, and dig up these. Perfect. Okay. So now we have more space to put down crafting things.
Ooh.
Carpeted bathroom floor can turn a
Oh nom
terrible
nom
day
nom.
much worse. Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
I don't understand why you'd ever have that. Like, disregarding the toilet issues, you get out of a shower, the carpet's now damp. This happens every single morning. That's
Yeah.
gonna make mold.
Yeah. Tasty,
Uh,
tasty mold. I mean, what?
I mean, some molds are tasty, but like, not those ones.
Oh no! I looked at the research, and I got slowed down um by the bugs.
Oh
Oh
no.
no! It's fine. I'll live. It's only like cosmetic damage.
Uh, okay. Luna mold, Luna's evil sister.
Lunar mold. Oh my god, that's inspired. Oh god. Um.
I might need to draw that.
um. I may have um a little bit of an issue.
Oh no.
Um. I I may be biting off a base more than I could chew. Um.
Uh, that sounds like a big problem.
It's fine as long as I don't run out of rockets.
Okay, if you're sure it's fine.
I it's yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Instead of being purple, they're just green with red eyes and have a very deep Scottish accent. That might be next year's April Fools.
Oh no! Oh no! Dodge, spoodertron, dodge.
Okay, so I think I want to put some more refineries down. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them to go into my inventory. Also, there is the option of, instead of just doing a deep Scottish voice for April Fools, Dwylin i'r Winford Fidia Sipien in Grimraig.
What?
Dwi'n
Damn
disgyl
it! Now my
Cymraeg.
furniture's starting to. Damn it! Now my furniture's starting to float around. I'll be right back. I just need to go, like, sort those out.
I need to put more effort into learning Welsh. It's a really fun language, but like I've just been lazy.
I would love to learn another language. My brain's just not set up for it.
Yeah, like I was learning. I'm not Welsh, but I have been learning Welsh.
I thought you were Welsh.
No, I'm from like south of England originally. I moved like further
Oh,
north.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
no.
probably like really insulted people. I go, how dare you? I'm really sorry.
Yeah, the main thing of like learning Welsh though is like for the joke of Draconic is Welsh, but Cobbled speak like was is it South Wales? That's the less conservative part of Wales. I can't remember, but like one of them's like Yip Yak, and the other one's actual
Oh,
like dragon spoke Draconic.
can you just have a look at the map a second to where I am?
What is happening where you are? Oh, you went really far north.
Yeah, just have a
Oh,
look at what I dealt with.
oh,
Yeah.
oh. Well then. You got that right, though. No, you're probably out of ammo.
I've got plenty of ammo still.
Is there any impending threats at the moment? There's bat.
That one? Okay.
Aside
I
from that,
don't
we don't
know.
actually have any bugs that are currently threatening us.
You're welcome.
Uh, Cobble speak
Jesus
mimicked
Christ!
Draconic.
This is a mammoth base. Um, give me like 10 minutes, and I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna
Yeah,
need to build more
as
ammo.
I've been
Jesus.
finding out whilst learning Welsh and Japanese, both those languages together is a mistake
You're learning.
because, yeah,
Wow,
I sometimes get
it's
mixed up and I
crazy.
add Japanese to Welsh and vice versa.
Oh no. Oh, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck.
Like, there's been a few times where I've just been like practicing speech in my their head for like Welsh, and I'm just
Thank you
like,
for the
I just
party
accidentally
transform
said,
lights. How you doing?
oh no, I complained about the sheep joke because to be honest, it's kind of like distasteful if I'm gonna be honest. But like, yeah,
Oh, I've aggroed another base. Ah,
have you
um,
tried not aggroing the bugs?
no.
Oh
Uh,
jeez, that's three
me?
bases and one of them's big.
Me? Me make bad decisions? What do you mean?
Bug,
Bug?
bugs,
Stick bug? Stick bug?
get stick bugged.
Get stick bugged.
You still got like 100 and something ammo. You're probably fine.
Ah.
Why
My
is this
laser
up
defense
here
grid
complaining?
is having to be used more and more. I'm so glad I've got. Oh no! Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck, Liz. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck, Liz. Don't get stuck.
Okay, so I'm gonna make another one of these setups. So I'm gonna split these into two. So if we have underground pipes, so I need to. This is three separate lines. Oh, that's weird. So I have three lines going to six, so I need another three lines going to six. How am I going to do that?
Oh, Liz, don't do a derp. Oh, don't no. Okay, it's fine.
Maybe if I.
Eh.
Uh, hmm. I have to do a big hecking brain here. Excuse me if I don't do anything for a moment. I'm doing a very big brain. Uh,
Oh, a big think. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
the
fair.
biggest fonk.
The biggest of thinks. Wow.
Do I just, like, leech off this entire thing to just, like... No, that'd be a bad idea. What if I... What if I did that?
Um.
Oh, what if I did that? And then we get some underground things. So we make a gap here for those lines to be able to get through.
Okay. I've made a big dent.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh, heck,
No,
that
no,
was a
no, no, no.
mistake.
No, no, no. No, no, no. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. One that nearly cost me. Oof. Because all of my rockets were in my Spidertron. I
Uh,
don't have much ammo on me.
did you lose your Spidertron? No, you didn't.
No, no,
Okay.
I'm still in it. I nearly lost my Spidertron. Um,
You know, there is always the option of
uh,
back away from the base. Only a few bugs will chase you out. You don't have to fight to the
yeah,
death. You
but
can run away.
I know, but I've still got ammo, so
Understandable. Have a nice dagger.
daka 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 daka. I just need to like not be a derp and um get trapped. I think that's the thing that would kill me
Yay.
is if I yeah, I am running out of ammo, so I'm just gonna I've got 16 bits of ammo left, so I'm gonna go home. Hi
Yes.
Juniper! How you doing, lovely? The
Uh,
old
I
Juniper
talk to a
was
Welshman sometimes. He gets so
a
angry when we
ruined
talk about
system.
sheep jokes around him. Not like in a bad way, just a fuck with your friends kind of way or
I
banter. Yeah.
think I do. I think I remember it. I think.
You think. You
Yeah, I
think,
think I
therefore you
remember that
am.
username. I think, therefore, I struggle very much.
Understandable.
You're okay? I'm glad, lovely. I'm really glad that you're not okay. Yeah, I'm doing so much better. I have a new keyboard. I have a new mouse.
Yes.
The keyboard is pretty big as well, and it's a lot quieter than my other one.
Yes.
Because my other one, like, I would try and like be quiet. Like with my headset, they're kind of passive and active noise cancelling. I've got the active one turned off, but even with passive one, because they're over the ears, I could still hear the things through there. And I was just going, oh my god, like you guys could probably still hear that. That's crazy. Um, so,
Um,
um,
oh,
so yeah, so I got a new one, and I was using it all the way through there, and I don't think any of you heard it, which is quite nice.
yes.
Clicky keyboards are nice. Keys go click click. I know. Look,
Yeah.
outside of it, outside of Twitch, it's really good.
Yeah.
And but on Twitch, I get like a bit off by it. So it's like, well, if I get put off by it, then other people will as well. So
Yeah.
I decided to go ahead and get a new keyboard because the old one was kind of breaking as well. So you know,
Uh, right. So let's
let's
do
mosey
this.
on into town and get some rockets, please.
Yes.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Uh,
Bye.
so then if I do that. Okay, so we've now got some extra that coming through.
I should make keyboards that can switch between clicky and silent with the ways of the nose depending on the switch. Oh, that'd be really cool, actually.
If I
Well,
had
the
a
one I've
brother
got at the
with his
moment is RGB light as well, which is quite nice.
if I had a brother, would his name also be Luna? I don't think so.
Oh, but why?
Like, I don't know, Luna's a very fem name. I'm just thinking like what's like a boy's name that means moon? Because I don't think there is. Is there? Let's go to a baby name lookup thing.
Um, Eclipse,
Meaning
maybe.
moon and Male or
I'm trying to
gender
remember
neutral?
who you are. I just remembered you're not the person I thought you were. There's also a stranger that I've been following. Oh, I don't know. Because, um,
This is
6 days?
great.
I thought you. Yeah, I know you came in with a raid, I think. I think you came in with them by? I
Uh,
think you came in with them? But I could
Boom
be wrong.
unit.
Main unit. Love it.
What about gender
It's
neutral
okay, lovely.
names?
Well, I'm very glad that you're here anyway.
Moon unit.
I'm really glad that you found your way to the channel. And hopefully you're enjoying the stream.
One that orbits the moon. Uh, Lunaire? Yeah, Lunaire would be like a cool name. Like, it's going slightly elven. I like that actually.
6 months, 8 days.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is decided. Male Luna is the moon unit. Okay, I need to set up a thing here making uh
It's
stuff.
fancy. Yeah, I think it is longer than that, but that's how long I've used Stream Elements.
Yee.
Um, I think if I do, yeah,
Ah, heck, I did that wrong.
my account has been made for nearly 2 years.
Nice.
Oh, has you been sub for 6 months as well? Well, you may have just come in and went, you know what, this person's okay. I'll give them a sub.
Or maybe some, like, rando gave you a sub as a gift.
Maybe.
You hear Luna for one stream? I should absolutely at some point try to like make my old persona before like Luna was a thing into like a 3D model, just like stream a thing. Like I'll probably put like
Hmm.
zero effort into it, but like it'd be fun.
Just like in an afternoon, go. I'll cobble this together.
Basically. I mean that's how like
Are we
V1 Luna
making?
came about. Hello, Steph. Hoi hoi. Yeah, I got really confused when
Those are the body sounds.
there's another person called It's Fat Steph who ended an actual PNG of us dear who ended up like following me a couple days ago. I was like, that's weird. Did this make like a separate account or something? I got really
What?
confused.
Me?
Yeah,
I, I can assure you, I only have the one account.
yeah. That's why I got confused. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not you, but like,
Oh,
yeah, hello Steph, how are
date you
you?
followed?
It's like another person called Steph. Uh, it's like one of your alters is Steph, aren't they? Or am I getting it
Yes,
mixed
one of
up?
my alters is called Steph. No,
Yes.
you're correct.
Just had a moment of like,
No,
heck, am I getting this wrong? Am I just like misremembering?
Ah, yes, that brain mangle. There's a date you followed. Oh, is it? Or if you've done, yeah. Uh, that's a date you followed. Oh, you followed that 6 months ago?
Nice.
Really that long? It's really cool though. Yeah, my account is 1 year, 9 months, and 27 days old.
Wonder how old my Twitch account is, because like it used to just be my personal one, but I just rebranded it into my like streamer one. Uh, Imagine if all of Liz alters had different accounts and all streamed on different accounts. Oh no.
Oh my god, no, we've got 14 and
Hmm.
not all of them are interested. So,
Like I do know a couple people with DID who stream and their alters just like share the same account when they stream because like 2 or 3 of them are streamers, which is kind of cool.
mm, mm.
Yeah, 14's like a low number if I remember correctly, as far as like alters go.
Oh,
Because like Naruto
no,
was like
the
saying 14 is in like a big number.
oh, 14 is not really that big
Yeah,
in like
like
some systems. Some systems are smaller, some systems are bigger.
there's a few people, if I remember correctly, like I did some research on this a while ago, like some people can have like a heck ton of alters. It's like, oh geez, how do you like cope with that many people in your head at once?
Yeah, I know one person who has over like 60,
Oh
and
geez.
that's really, really tough for them. The system think 200 plus, really? Wow. Oh, your account is 6 years, 5 months, and 18 days old.
14 is a crowd of people. Imagine having 14 cats. I know someone who does have 14 cats.
Well, I love to meet them.
Uh, let's go for another one of these. Try and just like we're producing so much copper wire right now that the system can't keep up with it. That
No.
is a
I mean,
heck ton.
it's good to have more than less.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
okay.
realized, why am I
One more.
doing this when I could be making these come up to here, go into all of these machines that are actually going to be using it, and then get the excess off? What am I doing? Why am I
We
doing
have
this?
people with two who don't fund. Honestly, there's a few with our system that just don't fund
Yeah.
very often. But when they do fund, it's because either something's really bad has happened
Mm.
or the system needs like to do self-care.
Yeah.
We have one called Caretaker, and they pretty much only come out if they absolutely need to.
Mm.
And more and more these days, they've been coming out. So we need to do a bit more self-care, I think. Hi,
Uh,
Hori. There's another base. Hi,
heck.
bugs.
Heck. Heck. Sorry, I
What?
just messed up like 3 times in a row.
It's okay. I mean, if you mess up, you can just like delete it and put it back. Me, if I mess up, I lose a lot of
You
stuff.
can't delete and put you back.
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean, we could
so
try.
we could
Well,
absolutely
I guess
try.
we could. I guess we could if we just reload the save, but
Just
that's no fun.
reload the save. That sounds
Yeah,
excessive.
just reload. It does, and I think it would just kind of defeat the object of like the game, you know? Also, are
Yeah.
we making purple signs?
We are somewhere. I don't remember where, but we are definitely somewhere.
Well, we can actually start researching the rocket now,
Ooh,
if you want to, that is.
that sounds like a big task, but like we should probably start working on that eventually.
Mm. Hold on. Uh, I'll get to a save point and then I'll read there's a second Juniper system.
Yay.
But if cats were the same as alters... Oh, Rena! Oh, thank you for the raid, lovely. How you doing? I just need to
Hello.
read this message a second. Uh, Same as alters singlets who think it's easy to be a system, who realize how wrong they are, and imagine they started doing alter-ish things, so like constantly being attached if cocoon or if persecutor, then maybe. Yeah. Thing is, like we have kind of persecutors, but they're not really that bad.
Hmm.
But yeah, how you doing, Irina? How was your stream? Oi, I need to give you a shout out.
Yes.
Yeah, you were doing Resident Evil 2. How was it? Thousands? Oof. Um, 5,000? What the heck? Um, 2,000? These are getting expensive. Well, let's do something nice and easy. That one. It was good and managed to get past Mr. X. Oh, he just disappeared? Oh, fair. I like it when that happens.
Yeah.
Like when a scary thing just appears and then goes, okay, bye. It's just like, where did they go?
Scary thing appears. Did I frighten you? Well, my work here is done.
Ta-da! And for my next trick, I'm going to disappear, and you'll never find me. Just
My
like
work here is
into the
done.
rest
You
of the
didn't
game.
do anything. Pulls cloak over and runs
Oh,
away.
yes. Bobo's good who to admit it. We know he's not that bad. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, the new 118, 188. I'm really sorry. I've butchered your name. I'm so sorry. But yeah, welcome to the lovely crew.
Yes.
How you doing?
And no.
Um, we know he's not that bad, but we just hate him, and we shouldn't hate him as much as we do, but we do, and it just, yeah. I mean, that's what some people just don't understand. It's just like just because you're a system and all in the same body, there's gonna be people who don't like each other, and
Mm.
if you don't like another person and you can't be away from them, it's gonna make things really difficult. Make things so difficult. I was in the safe room. I thought he was coming inside and ran towards an elevator, and suddenly he was gone. Oh, I'd be so on edge for the rest of the game.
Okay. For you watching Twitch on that old computer for ages, and I was like, how? To see if you made my head go brr. Yeah, self-care is important. But
Oh,
uh,
self care is best care.
Susie's CRT monitor actually legitimately makes me slightly jelly. I miss my old one. I used to have a CRT monitor, but it's dead. It was
Oh
very old,
dear.
very loved, used a lot, and it just one day went ugh and stopped working.
Mm, it just went ugh.
Check Discord for context.
Normally you hear him walking around because his heavy footsteps. You're able to roam free. Could you still hear his footsteps then? That is so
Oh,
freaky if you could.
you're watching Twitch on a CRT. Nice.
No footsteps, he was just gone? Really? That's so weird.
That is super weird.
It is super weird.
Uh, where is substations?
I really shouldn't go into the unknown, should I?
Nope.
I really shouldn't go into the fog of war when trying to escape all these bugs. I
You're
really
going to
shouldn't do
anyway.
that. I was, and then I decided against it.
Sounds like something really smart, but like you could do anyway.
Like, okay, guys, we've got permission. We can go do it. We have permission. I think he despawns when you go down the elevator, but turn around when entering the elevator. This means we can just burst through a wall or something. Oh, we could just burst through a wall. Oh no, that's even worse. Oh
Nice.
no,
But to think that
that's
actual numerous
inhaled.
of people love in one person's head like a little community, yeah. Or you mean to live in
Yeah,
someone's head instead of love? I can't tell. Like both apply, but yeah.
yeah. It's really difficult. Really, really difficult. But we kind of make it work.
Yeah.
Um, and I think we're kind of successful.
Yay.
Mr. X has a habit of showing up out of nowhere. Oh no. Wait, so everyone in your no 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 no. We all share the same account, and we all go by Liz while streaming, but obviously we've got all different names and stuff.
Yay.
Um, Luna, are you a system as well? I think you are, but I'm not sure.
Uh, yeah,
I don't
but
know.
I don't really talk about it too much on stream. But yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
I've been very
Oh,
dormant for a while because my entire system used to only really come out. Well, they came out a lot before, but it turned out they're mostly stress related. And so now they're mostly
oh,
just
I see.
headmates, and two of them will only come out if I'm really stressed or like something really bad is happening or like stuff like
Right.
that. But yeah,
I'm sorry. I didn't know you didn't talk about it on your
it's
stream.
fine. Like I have
But
neurodiversity on my stream. It's something I talk about. But like, yeah, it's okay. I have been sitting here for a while, just like I kind of want to talk about this too, but I'm not open about it, and I feel awkward just like suddenly piping up like, oh yeah, that's as well. But like, I don't know. It kind of feels good to finally get it off my chest.
gonna go, and then we'll be looking. Okie dokie, lovely. Enjoy your dinner. But yeah, it's really liberating, and
What if
as
Luna
we
but
said,
rap?
sort of
Sorry.
doing about that. So it's good to get it out and be who you are on stream. You
Mhm.
know. Okay. So what are the other users there? Other users? Oh, you mean like in my system?
So to answer
Is that
Naruto's
what you mean?
question, like, that wouldn't forcibly switch someone. Like, forcibly switching it is like really uncomfortable for people. So, like, if you
Yeah.
ask for like someone in particular, it's basically just like a gamble of like, do they actually want to come out today or not? At least just from my
Yeah.
understanding, because I don't think I've
Like
quite experienced that myself. Uh,
for us, you can always ask to say, "Can I speak to X person?"
yeah.
And it's kind of like being like the way I can describe it is it's like being like calling a house
Mm,
of like 15 people and going, "Hey, can I speak to X person?" That person may be out. That person may just be busy. They may not want to talk to anyone.
yeah. It's actually
Um,
like a really good way of pulling it.
that's
Uh,
Luna Bold. Um, the person I'm streaming with.
yeah, hello.
Um, yeah, so if you click that link, it will show a multi-twitch to where you can see both our perspectives of the stream. Yeah, Luna Bold is the best kobold I know, and I'm streaming with them, and we've been streaming for a while.
I love how we're still going with the best couple do you know thing.
Well, yeah, like I mean it every time.
I'm the only couple you know.
I may know other kobolds.
Do you?
No,
The person you've requested isn't
okay.
available. Please try again later. Yeah, rapid switching is very
Yeah,
uncomfortable. Some people still
it
force
really
others
is.
out to front regardless. Looking at you, Sophie. I love you, but for fuck's sake, you gotta stop. Yeah.
Aww.
Okay,
Luna
so
the
we got
kobold from
another line of
Playtime is the best one.
these.
True. Very true. Like, if we ever like get collab merchandise, I'm just gonna basically go and say like Luna, the best kobold I know. Liz approved.
I have thought about merch before, but like it's probably going to be something very far in the future because it's quite expensive to sell up. How'd that work in a relationship? Does someone like date a particular person or date all of them? Like, it tends to just be a particular person. Speaking as someone who's dated someone else who was a system who switched a lot more than me and had a lot more alters. Like, it was just
Cool
like
dragon? No, they're a kobold. It's like
dragon
they're not a
adjacent,
dragon. They're a
but
kobold.
ye.
Yeah, they're a kobold, not a dragon. Um, and
Uh,
when their horns get really big, they get to 15 feet tall. So be kind to what you say around.
that reminds me, Cage. I promised that when my horns are too small wore off, that I'd do it again
Ah,
because like the previous one, unfortunately, you did it like 5 minutes in, and the other one wasn't finished yet. So like, yeah. And yeah, I've heard of headmates who date other headmates as well. I don't understand it myself, but I don't judge. Uh,
yeah,
it's
each to their
like
own, really.
I've got two headmates who both dates, and I'm just like, you do you. I don't get it, but sure.
Now's the time, now's the time.
Yep, yep. Hello,
Yep, yep.
Juniper System. Thank you for the follow.
Yee, they're a good bean. They're a good lovely.
Okay, I'm currently flooding this system with too many iron. Not iron. What is this? Copper. Too much copper cable.
Why? Why would you flood it with iron copper cable? Surely
Cause
that's like really complicated.
let's
Why not just do
send.
like normal copper cables? Why have you got to add iron to it? That just seems really needlessly complicated.
Holy holy. So
Oh
hopefully that'll
lord, they're
fix it.
flipping for the
So
ball again. Run!
I'm
Oh,
now sifting some of the excess into these, which should send it to the other parts of the factory. We
oh god, I'm nearly
don't.
out of rockets.
We're not
Let
producing
me get
enough
to a safe bit.
iron. Why has this side got enough
We
iron, but this
are
side
running.
doesn't?
We
Oh,
are running out of
that
rockets.
side has
Oh,
speed boost things, and this side doesn't. Right, I can fix that. If I shove this here, and then dig that up, and then we do that. There we go. Okay, that should now separate it into the two things and keep them, like, evenly spread.
eh, eh.
Another
Right.
person, like, in the one move. So, like, does that mean y'all, like, go on dates and give each other gifts?
What?
Reading through some chat, Naruto's asking, Stinks? Sophie. Asking Sophie some, questions about it. Someone who's been in my, you've been, like, a fan of my channel for a while now. They're also a system. Like, it's
Oh,
weird,
okay.
like, how many people, like, actually know who are systems. Like, it's a lot more common than you'd think it is. At least just from what I've seen.
I um I need to run away.
Okay.
I'm now out of ammo.
Oh no. You're just being chased
Like
by a couple bugs.
completely out of ammo.
Okay, so all of them have gone back to their base except one. That one there. Yeah, okay, you're safe now.
Ta-da!
Nice. The movie Split is a really bad representation of people with
Oh, really?
alters. Yeah. Like, the movie
Brilliant.
Split could basically be summed up as someone looked at a book on mental conditions and went, "Is this a bestiary?" Like, yeah.
Me, me.
Huh. We're now not producing enough copper wire.
Why did you break it?
Tried to fix it and it
What
made
have,
it
what
worse.
have you done?
I don't know.
Look, Luna, like we've talked about this. Don't just randomly like plug things into other things. You know what happened last time. Eee. If I can take it, I can take your pain away from you, from you.
Uh, so only half of these are getting enough copper cables.
Yeah, you can do
Uh,
with the multi-twitch. You can go between them, which I think is really cool. I really like that feature. Together, we can be anything, anything. You and
you
me
almost clicked the color
together,
voice channel when trying to go into the text
we
chat.
can anything.
I love a blurry picture of Luna. You just gotta put into general chat. That's great. I just realized something I've done here.
What have you? What have you done?
There's a substation just stuck in the middle of a conveyor belt with a bunch of grabby hands going into it. But the grabby hands aren't they're not going to the right thing. I fixed it, it's fine. The same thing happened here. Why did I do this like twice?
Oh my god.
Why am I like
I'm
this?
just gonna- I don't know. Why are you like this?
You're too dumb for this. I'm too dumb for this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've made so much copper cable here, and apparently it's not enough.
Yeah.
It's never enough.
Welcome to never enough. Ooh.
Okay, that's a bunch
Oh,
of
so
speed
this is what
modules.
you're
That's a
doing.
lot of speed modules.
That's a lot of copper cable.
That's a lot of speed modules. And where's my math? You're actually good at that. Well, someone here had to be good at math, and it wasn't going to be me.
I mean, I'm fairly good at maths. I
Nice.
just choose not to.
Oh, I just noticed.
I've
That's...
left this. I've left
Oh.
this lot to you. Like, like the person in my system who's really good at stuff like this is mute, and I don't think they want to come out and do
Yeah.
stuff because they find it really traumatic talking and stuff. So let's not have that.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
I think I just need to make all of these furnaces faster.
8,415. 1450. Okay.
And I guess I just put like a bunch of tier 2s in these?
Um. Hmm.
Okay.
Should I change the grid of it?
Maybe? Why do so many of our trans friends end up being systems? It is just like a common thing. I don't think so. I know a lot of trans people who aren't systems, but every person who's a system that I can think of, with a couple exceptions, does end up being either non-binary or trans, now I think about it. I don't know if that's just like a trend or a coincidence.
I want 5 of them, please. Please and thank you.
What's a system? A system refers to as, like, all of the altars as a collective, usually? Here's your math. 2 plus 3 times 2 minus 4 times 3 plus 6 minus 1 times x minus 1 times x to the power of 0 plus 1. What? That my head hurts. Google, please do the math here for me. Google failed. Google can't do it. Like, whatever you did, Google can't even math that. What is that math?
Wow.
Okay, we've suddenly
Maths
got
is
like
really
way more of a better flow of stuff coming through here. That's good.
These, please.
Let's start making these faster. Okay. Then
Do we have any low density frames?
we are making low density frames somewhere. So I'm using them in a few
There's
machines.
only like 2. Only 2 in the logistics lab.
Weird. Like, I know they are being used up basically as fast as
there
they're
we go.
being made. X is multiplication.
I
Oh.
see.
But why didn't you put the... Oh, when you tried to do powers off? I'm confused by that. Z and them are really cool neopronouns. I know a couple people who use them, but they usually
Oh.
spell it with a Z instead of an X.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know someone who uses, was it, Z and Z as their pronouns. Like, it
Hmm.
takes a bit to get used to, but yeah, it's kind of cool.
What? Oh, Tom. Oh, thank you so much for the resub.
Oh,
Oh,
neopronouns are
Tom, thank you
just
so
like,
much.
yeah, uh, oh geez, my head just did a spin. I went to say the like thanks for
What are you
subbing to
doing,
Liz at the
lovely?
same time as like answering a question, and my head was just like, oh geez, how do? But
How
yeah,
do? What does?
neopronouns are basically like I guess I want to say pronouns that don't exist, but that sounds like a wrong way of putting it. It's like new pronouns because you got like the
Yeah.
typical like she, her, he, him, they, them. Neopronouns just tend to be ones that lie outside of those. So yeah, like Ziza, Zizim, some other good examples. I know
How
some
am
people
I?
use
I'm
it and
doing well,
its.
thank you. Yeah, doing really well, thank you. How are you doing? Are you enjoying your day?
Some people need new pronouns because they don't feel that the ones that we have currently in the English language fit them. Which is a fair
Hmm.
like a point to make because like some languages have some really interesting pronouns and then we just don't have an equivalent of those in English.
Hmm. Oh, wait, what?
Okay, these all now have speed modules in them, so
Oh, that's fine.
how is this now doing for stuff?
It's definitely stuffing.
It is doing the thing, sort of, kinda. Not
It is.
really, it could be doing better, but it's doing its best.
Oh, it's true. Could be. Right. Logistics. You're doing fine, just chilling with Horizon again. Yo, that's awesome. Wait, no,
Okay,
hang on.
so if I split
Do I
these, it
put it in the
should
thing?
start working out.
8:16:50 ish.
Let's reconnect
I'd
those in a
really
bit.
love to play that game. I'd really love to play it. Uh,
Okay,
yeah. Okay.
and it does get kind of confusing for some people, but like you eventually get used to it. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, like neopronouns are just like something that some people just like struggle to get at first, which is completely understandable because like it's something that not a lot of people bump into. Let's discuss what the pronouns
Any new
are, and
friends?
everyone
Plans to
knows how
event?
to use them. It's pretty simple.
That's
Yeah.
fair enough, lovely. Thank you so much for coming by, though. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And thank you so much again for the resub. 7 months? That's crazy.
Wait, heck, did we have another horns too small and I completely missed it? I'm very sorry. Web paper bag did a horns too small like ages ago. I only just noticed it. Oh, there we go.
Explosive is still the issue. Um, are we... Where are the explosives being made? Oh, there. Um, I honestly think these would be better as speed modules instead of productivity. Because these are needed all the time. Um,
Heck, I just noticed something. So I have like a harness on my front for like my hand tracking. And I just realized I've been on it blown backwards. I was like, why is it so uncomfortable today? It's because it's twisted. There we go, fixed it.
oh!
But yeah,
7 months at tier 3? That's crazy. Thank you so much.
tracking's still
I
working. I didn't break anything. Yep.
that's just crazy to me. It's so crazy, but thank you.
Get some more
What's the hold up with this? Oh,
beacons.
it's literally that. Let's
We have so many tier 2 speed modules, but we don't have
sulfur.
any tier 3s.
Sulfur is the thing that's
Yeah, so I was
in
saying before
little supply.
we could probably steal some of the sulfur coming off of this system and use it to make
Yeah,
uh like item sulfur instead of immediately into liquid sulfur.
yeah,
Maybe
because at
if
the moment the
I
thing that's the bottleneck is the petroleum gas.
yeah.
That's kind of the thing as well. That's holding things up slightly. So if we could have another thing just plug into it for the sulfur, or not sulfur, the um, petroleum gas, I think that would really help.
Yay.
We'll have to go now once you get home again. Okie dokie, lovely. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you again very soon.
Yes.
And hello to your friend. Make sure you look after Tom. He needs a lot of looking after.
Uh,
You probably be kicking me for that, but you know he knows it's true.
one problem solved with a maths equation. Sophie, main host of her sister, is a trans woman who uses she, they. She's nice, but as I said before, she's got to work on forcing us out to tell others about her. She means well, but it's still not a good habit, yeah. Uh,
Yeah, as like some hosts are very bad at going, um, like that they need help and stuff. You know,
yeah.
some of them are just really bad. Like our host is very bad as well. So bad.
Yeah, it's just nice to sometimes be able to just go, I can't deal with this right now. Can one of you just boot them out? But it's not good and you
Yeah,
shouldn't.
yeah.
I had to teach myself not to do that all the time as well. It was putting a lot of strain on Ellie.
Hmm. Yes. Like
Uh,
we're actually fairly good at um not putting other people in kind of that harm's way, as it were.
yeah,
Not harm's way as in like it's a bad thing. It's it's just what it is.
yeah.
Hi Ghost. How you doing, lovely?
Hello.
Ah, yes.
Uh,
So like this is very different to my and Luna's stream
hmm,
because this has been going on for ages.
yeah.
This has been going on for so long.
Someday we will finish Factorio. Today is probably not
Someday.
that day, but someday.
Well, today I think after this I'm gonna be putting on for the silo thing,
Yeah.
for the rocket silo. Have I
Oops.
finally done this yet? No. Have I done it now? Yo, I have. Okay, now this is full. That's already at max. Yeah, so much is going on here. And
Like destroy an altar or kick them out. Nah, destroying an altar, it's a controversial topic. It's not really something you
yeah.
can do. Once an altar exists, they will continue existing in one way or another. There is like the
Hmm.
whole thing of what they call like integrating an altar, where they try to like fuse basically two altars together or an altar into the host. It usually doesn't work out very well, causes a lot of stress and like discomfort for the person, and then it results in them splitting more.
Hmm.
So like, yeah,
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna play the old outro then. I was actually thinking, for people on my stream, is
oh,
what would
something's being
be funny?
attacked.
Because
Uh,
Oh, it's down at the bottom there.
yeah, there's a
Oh,
nest popped up somewhere around there.
yeah, I'm gonna go try and fix it, solve the issue.
Yeah. I've got a bunch of waiting to do for stuff to be crafted, so I might come down and help with that, because next part of what I'm building is basically just sitting there waiting for stuff to be built.
Okay, well, I'm going down there now.
Let me
Yeah,
just
what I
get a
was
bunch of robots to
thinking
remove my inventory. There we go.
for my side
Hmm.
is to go back to the old outro because I've been thinking about it, and even though I really like the new outro, it like a lot more people vibe with the old one.
Hmm.
You know, I tried it for a while, and I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on it.
Accidentally put my remotes away. I
Oh
need
no,
those.
you do.
It's fine. I can just
I
walk
just
there
I mean
manually.
my hands are off the keyboard and stuff now. It's so
Lucky.
good. It's so
Stop
nice
rubbing it in.
to not have to like push any
Mean.
buttons or anything. It's just I can just look at the map like and just plan where we're gonna go.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
I wish I
Like
could do that
I just
right now, but I can't.
like oh you know it's so great. It's so nice. And it's so relaxing to not need to push any buttons.
Mm. And yeah,
It's really, really good.
toxic alters are unfortunately a thing that happens, but as you said, Sophie, like reforming them is something you can do. Like I know some people who had like terrible, is it persecutors? I
Yeah.
think they're called, are they?
Yeah, persecutors,
Yeah,
yeah.
and like after a while of just like basically working stuff out with them, they end up becoming like basically best friends. It turns out
Yeah,
that they just need to like work out an issue they were having between each other.
you didn't know I had an outro? Really? I've had an outro for like for um for a long time. Oh look, Luna. This one
No.
kinda looks like a heart.
Yeah.
This one.
For some reason, I
Aw.
half expected you to then immediately just smash it with some explosives.
What
I'm
what do
not
you
sure
mean? What
why.
do you take me for?
I don't know.
Bruh. Bruh, what
Bruh.
oh my god, like I'm gonna go back to the base. You can sort out any bugs from here. Good
Hmm.
luck. Well, no, it's like you know, I'm just gonna go get cliff explosives and like blow up that heart. You know, like
Okay.
it's like out of spite.
I love how I finally get down here and all the bugs are gone.
Shouldn't have bothered. Should not have bothered. Well, no, there are bugs.
Ugh.
Yeah, you see.
Where
Yeah,
did you ping?
yeah, you can
Heck
go sort
no.
them out.
Actually, you know what? I
You
probably
can sort
could.
them out. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, let's go heck them up.
Okay,
Me and my
good
other
luck.
Spidertron. Why do my
Yeah, good luck.
Spidertrons have speed modules inside of them? Both of them. What?
Maybe to go fast.
For some reason, like, the robots have just given, like, both of us, like, speed modules inside of our inventories, and I don't know why. Also, heck, we're
Like,
getting head pats.
oh, getting
Also,
head
at the same
pats.
time, my horns retracted. But yes, thank you for head pats.
Oh, I wish I had head pats.
I could probably send you the GIF I've got of head pat, and then you can just, like, drag it on with the prop system.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I could probably do that right now, actually. It would be
I
super
need
quick.
this. I need this. Like,
VC
this.
face. Or is it in... No, I think it's in Bold 2.0, is it? Bold 2.0, 2D assets, pet pat. Here it is. And I'll shove it into like collab
Pet
chat.
pats. Pet pats.
Pet pat. Pet pop pat, pet pat, pet pat. Okay, full screen this
Pet
again.
pop
Okay,
pat
we're
pat.
back. You have one more bighorn. Do I? I guess I'll press the button. I can't say yes or no to whether or not I had another bighorn until I've lost track. There's been a lot of bighorn today.
I mean, you've just become like 15 feet tall. Like you've just become your standard size. Well, the size that everyone kind of like just sees you as. Because like Luna's body is really really small, but their horns just grow, so they're like 15 feet tall.
Become the
So do I
horn.
save this image? Do I save the image?
Just shove it into like a folder somewhere and then tell VC Face like where it is. So like if you click on props, the buttons are pretty self-explanatory. You just like tell it where it is, it'll add it to a list of things, and then you can just click and drag it on. Oh no, oh no, oh no. My health. That's fine. I regret taking on this bug base.
I got head pats, and it.
You got a head pat.
So cute. I got a head pat. And I. Yo! I got Ragnar. I got a head pat.
Nice.
How do I stop?
How do you stop head pat?
Once I just change it.
You can.
Oh, I can change the size of it.
Yeah, so you can rotate it, and if you press delete whilst dragging it, it'll delete it. So you can like get rid of like excess head pats.
Yo!
Okay, that's one base dealt with, and I took minimal damage.
I need to have a big one.
And I still have another 260 shots in myself, and you've got 260. Nice.
I didn't mean to push that. Suddenly mermaids, thing. You know, yeah, you do. I pushed M.
Every time is a good time to be supporting mermaids.
Oh, it's true, but we're not doing a charity for them. Yeah. Like mermaid, go support. Right?
Yes.
That charity, because they're really actually really good.
Yeah.
Really good charity.
Oh no, that's a lot of acid.
Why is this not?
Oh, that's a lot of bugs. Oh, I regret my life choices. Oh, I am running away.
Are you actually going down? Oh no, lovely.
I mean, I got rid of a lot of it, but like, holy heck, there's a lot of bugs down here.
Yeah. I mean, if we went down together, we could probably do it. But like, I meant to like be blowing up a heart, so you know, it's like.
And yeah, there can be children alters in someone's system. Like
We've
alters can come in basically any
got
age.
We've got three. Littles, as they're called.
Hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna take each of these.
That oil over there. Oh my. Wait, 1323%. Is that a lot? That's a lot. That's like twice the amount of what we're getting from these. That's a lot. But at the same time, I don't really need it. And yeah, they like child alters like children will act like children.
Yeah.
Like from my understanding, looking at how psychologists try to like work out what's happening there, it's basically like so someone will like have like a situation that results in them wanting that kind of a thing to protect them from a situation, or like part of their mind becomes locked in a situation and creates like basically like an echo of that, and that will turn into an alter. And so you end up with basically just like yeah, like just a child alter, just I guess stuck in that kind of like a time zone, sort of, but like not like it's not
Yeah.
like a time loop. It's basically just like stuck in that age.
Yeah. Like for me, for my experience,
Coffee addicted crow.
it's
Sorry.
what?
I just read, authors could be any age, or even ageless. I'm technically ageless. Basically an eldritch being in the form of a tired, coffee-addicted crow.
Oh, lovely.
But yeah, sorry, you were about to say something, I interrupted you.
No, that's okay. Um, yeah, like we've got a few um littles, as they're called,
Mm,
and as Ragnar like kind of describes, it's like a time
yeah.
status, but not really, because they're still aware. They still have their own likes, dislikes, people they will come out with, people who they won't,
Mm,
stuff like that. And yeah, especially with streamers, if you know they're a system and you know they've got littles, like, and you try and get that little out, that is so traumatic,
mm.
because like trying to get like, I don't know, like I'll use a random age, like 7-year-old currently randomly on stream in front of like 10, 20, however many people. Like that's scary. That's scary for a child, you know? And it's something that should not happen. It just shouldn't happen. Just
Yeah.
straight out. Shouldn't. We've got plenty of explosives there. But
I think I want to make a concrete refinery, because I don't think we have one.
okay. Okay. We're having more explosives now.
E. Also, yes, I got my remote back.
Nice. So I've put in productivity modules as well as speed modules onto the explosives. So they're making faster and then occasionally make another
The Benji Pog with the lizard Pog is the best thing.
one. The what?
I'll screen cap it so you can see in Discord. This. It just
Oh,
looks
I
like they're
love
both
it.
just like super hype about something together.
Oh, I love it. Right. I need to do a thing really quick. Um, I need to make a um uh channel point video.
Randomly dig up some coal. In the Doom Patrol there's a girl that might be classified as a system, but I don't know how well of a representation that is. I've never seen Doom Patrol, so I can't really comment on that. I remember what I was doing. I want to make... Oh, we finished a thing. Let's just start Rocket Silas, get it out the way. I'm gonna try making a concrete refinery, so... Also, Liz, your picture frozen. There we go, you're fixed. You just also
What?
stuck, like,
No,
staring sideways, smiling.
no, 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 no. It's like I'm making something and I just
Okay.
like focused on it. Um,
Boop, boop. Okay, are we making engines? I don't think we are. Because we're not currently making
probably
blue
not.
science, are
No.
we?
Right. You guys on my stream, you can now have the redeem to do head pats. On your,
Yes!
you can now give me head pats. I've been actually wanting to get something like that for ages.
Yeah, they added a feature for doing that to VC Face a while back. Also, VC
Yeah.
Face's last update added a button for an experimental OSC input for VR chat. So you can play VR chat in
Wait.
desktop mode and have face tracking.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like super cool.
Wait, wait. Oh, there we go. I like what? Like,
If a little
bruh.
fronts during work, or the memory of what they're supposed to be doing drifts off because of amnesia barriers, complications may arise. Yeah.
Me. Why does it not?
Why does not what?
Like, it just looks like it's um.
Hmm.
There we go. It just
Yes.
kind of like does its own thing.
Giant head pat.
Just gonna leave it there. It's a giant head pat.
Biggest head pat.
A giant. Here comes a giant head pat. Oh, I
There
was
we go.
wondering why that button wasn't working.
Oh my god, that Tory
I was going,
look.
why isn't this button working? And then realized I was pushing the wrong button, and my whole keyboard was shifted like one to the left, and
Kind
it was just
of
like
interesting.
got so many headpats.
It's weird knowing that the Liz we usually stream isn't her all the time, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like, when I first like bumped into
Well,
people with that stuff happening with them, because like I actually know it was happening with me when I first bumped into other people with it happening. But like it was quite jarring to just be like, oh, like sometimes you're not you. That's I guess I understand because like I already like knew it from media and stuff, but like I had a bad I guess mental image of that because of the media. But yeah,
I,
I
I'm
guess
gonna tell you.
it's just something you kind of get used to, I guess, from like knowing the person for a while.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's only in my systems. There's only two people that come out,
Mm,
um, and like for streaming, it's like there's a few people who know more of the different people, and like for example, some people can can find out who's out by asking one question and how they react.
mm,
Like for me, like if you were to say one thing to me, I'd respond in a very different way to the host. You know, it's like very different. And how for people who don't know what I'm saying about host and stuff, it's the person who fronts most often. Like at
mm.
the moment, I'm fronting Liz. Why am I going here like a normal person? Like, I have a remote control for this. Um, but yeah, it's like having the host is the person who fronts most often, and I'm I'm more than happy to talk about this sort of thing. Like I don't shy away from it because I feel that it needs to be talked about,
Yeah.
and being able to have a place where people feel like it would be very hypocritical of me to saying, guys, you can like talk about like what's going on with you, and then go, oh no, I'm not going to tell you what like the problems I have. It's like
Yeah.
it's a give and take thing here, you know. It's like I want to know how you guys are, and I've been like when I was on my Discord, there's been loads of well, a few people that have come up and just gone, Liz, how are you? Are you okay?
Mm.
And started checking up on me. Like, the fuck? There was a bug just like eating the rock. It's like what?
Yes, this rock in
I just
particular
wanted to
needs
leave
to
it go.
die.
Yeah, that one rock, it was just like eating it, and I was like going, "Oh, is this what they eat?"
Mm,
And
yes,
then
mineral.
well, you can kind of relate, can you?
Yes.
But yeah, it was just so weird, like because I've never seen them do that before.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them eat a rock either.
It was
I didn't know
so
they
weird.
could.
No, I didn't know they could either. It was so weird. Anyway, so yeah, so having like people check up on you is really good.
Uh,
Oh.
Naruto was
Okay, what's
asking
it say?
if you're the host of Assistant, basically.
Oh no, no, I'm
Yeah.
not the host. I I am an altar that spawned. Well, spawned. Like, not really
What?
spawned, but yeah, like formed. That's the word. Formed. Like the altar that was formed early or late early last year from various things. Me and another altar who was a persecutor, and it was difficult
Mm.
in that time, but we've worked past it and all. Um, and yeah, it was a very challenging time, but now we've kind of gone through it.
Yes.
But no, I to answer your question, no, I am not the host. I am. I front most often when we're streaming,
Mm.
so you guys mainly see me, but I'm not the host.
There are some
Hello.
substations. Ah, here they are. Okay, so these need to be making bricks.
Brick.
Where
Oh, I love
can
my
I
brick.
find brick? How does one acquire brick? Oh, wait. You make bricks using
Yeah.
a furnace, don't you? You cook stone. I remember.
Yeah. You cook stone.
Yeah, you cook a stone and it turns into a brick. You shove stone in a furnace and it makes it into smooth stone so that you can use it for building and it looks nicer than cobblestone, right? Are you okay? I think I broke Liz, guys, help! I
Oh
killed
god.
Liz!
Oh. Oh god, you've done something the bugs have been trying to do for ages. All you had to do was like tell like some some joke, and the bugs go, "Oh no, how do we tell this joke?" While I was shooting rockets at them, it's like, well, it's very explosive jokes. You've got to say, here, I can show you how it's done.
Oh gee, I just remembered like an old Mark Skeletor meme. Just murder kobold, murder kobold. Basically, Mark Skeletor just like saying like, oh yeah, you got like little Timmy in his room like playing with some midis, and his dad comes in and it's like, oh yeah, hey son, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just listening to some MIDI files. Well, what's a MIDI file? I'll show you. And they start playing some black MIDI.
Oh my god! Like, oh god, it was like people have like said they really enjoy my laugh, but oh, I've met someone who's just as giggly, if not more giggly than me, and
Nice.
we just set each other off. It was so funny, and like we were doing Phasmo, and oh my god, it was so funny.
Jeez, my
They go,
face hurts from laughing.
"Hi Kim, how you doing, lovely?
That's a bad place to put that. I should put it over here.
How you doing? Are you well?" Welcome back to this. Oh, you're sleepy, arms. Well, hopefully you get lots of rest, lovely.
Naruto, I'm one of those people. I had to train myself out of that. It was embarrassing.
Train yourself
Uh,
out what?
Snort laughing.
Oh. I don't care. It's like I the only time I've only snort laughed once,
Mm.
and that was on that Phasmo stream. Oh my god, it was so funny. Oh, it was so funny. Yeah, what have you been up to today, Kim? You up to anything fun? Oh no, like I dipped the toe in the acid.
Okay, so we're now making concrete. So I might
Playing Elden
make.
Ring. Ooh. Let's see if I can tackle this base up. Oh, wait, hang
Okay,
on.
so I think at this point I just looked
Yeah.
up the time. Uh, Only people I know who snort are trans women. I know plenty of cis women who
Well,
snort laugh as well. But yeah, I just looked at the
okay.
time. I need to go, unfortunately, because I've got Dungeons and Dragons soon, and I need to go get food before then.
Oh, okay.
But this
That's
has been
fair.
a lot of fun. I
It
Oh,
has been a lot of fun.
last thing before I head off. Do I have another Spidertron
Oh.
yet? I have a Spidertron.
Uh.
I have 4
Oh.
Spidertrons.
It's four.
Yeah, I need to make some
Ooh.
remotes for those next stream and just run around with 4 Spidertrons. But yeah.
Let me, because I'm going to be continuing the stream.
Mm.
Um, Let me get back to the base,
And
and
yeah.
then I'm going to go off
So
and because I will need to go grab something quickly to eat as well because we're going to be going on and doing um Spiral Nights.
yes. So yeah, as Naruto just linked in chat, if you want to join our Discord or YouTube or channel or like the Twitter or anything like that, you can find all those links in the link tree that was just posted to chat. And yeah, thank you guys for joining. And also, if you're on YouTube, as Naruto also said, like and subscribe. And see
Also,
you guys next time. We're going to raid Liz. Uh,
I hear the streamer that like destroys like rock formations in the shapes of hearts, and it's like, and you should like not go raid them. Like the audacity of that person.
subscribe. But yeah, good luck, have fun. I'll see you next time. Gonna say hi to Liz.
See you later.
Bye.
Okay, hi, hi,